positive atmosphere here. So never fault, always just opportunity for constructive improvement.
I do have to talk about this tournament. I do not like our seed just because it's boring.
Okay,
go ahead.
Here we go. Sack and Jack on Gonzaga Nation SI.
He's 2 minutes ago.
What's that?
We're already rolling.
No, okay, good.
We've been rolling, yeah.
I'm Jack. That's Rob Christian. Dude, I feel it's funny you hate the draw, Rob, because I love the draw. It is 4:01 Sunday, the 12th of March, and I'm feeling this hour that we lost today. I'm a little sluggish, but
that's what we were just talking about.
I'm stoked, big time, on the draw. Rob, you hate it. Why?
St. Mary's is in it. UCLA. I know you got to not underestimate the teams we're seeing in the first 2 rounds, but I'm like, really?
I think you're thinking too big picture. I am focused on and my voice is cracked. I am focused on winning those first 2 games. I'm focused on winning Friday and winning Sunday, and I think we have an excellent opportunity to do that in Denver.
TCU has that big boy, I believe.
TCU's going to be tough, no doubt. And Grand Canyon, it looks like we're probably going to have to play back-to-back purple teams, which is always a challenge. The Lopes have, I looked at their schedule just now. They've played nobody all season. They beat Pepperdine. They have like a rabid fan base. There's going to be a lot of Lopes in Denver.
I think if you had to construct a team to call it a trap game, they would be like,
because it's an online school.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
it's an online school, but dude, I've been down.
You can do that.
Their admissions allow the people that can balance, perpetual hangovers and the 2.3 GPA. Like,
I'm a Grand Canyon alum. I'm from Arkansas. I did my 4 years.
GCU can't be
what a weird shot to take at the state of Arkansas.
Grand Canyon can't be easier to get into than ASU, U of A.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
It's some of the water down there. All right. Speaking of, Arizona does not participate in daylight savings time. So
are we done changing clocks forever now?
I don't know. I keep hearing that. I don't know if that's true. True. That was the last time change ever?
I think so.
Yes.
Rob and his anti-government people got their way.
I know.
Don't associate me with those people.
I
can feel their pain. Go ahead.
I am stoked with the Friday, Sunday games. Gonzaga never, ever, ever, ever plays Friday, Sunday. It's not that I don't like Tuesday, Saturday. And I don't know if there's anything in particular.
Sunday better. That's a better call. It's a better TV product.
You think so?
Yeah, for consumption wise, because most people work a pretty linear work week, and if you're done,
Thursdays are rough.
Yeah, you can't do a Tuesday, Thursday type thing to start off that tournament. You got to get a nice little Friday.
I'm usually
work week.
Selfishly, it's going to be easier for me to like completely do nothing on Friday but watch basketball. I usually am pulling for the Tuesday, Saturday matchup because, as we mentioned last show, there's always this big, obnoxious 10-day gap between games from the WCC championship and our first game, and playing on Friday is just one extra day to wait. I also kind of like winning on a Thursday afternoon and then just like relaxing during Friday. This week we're just gonna sit back and watch chaos on Thursday unfold, knowing that we got our game on Friday. If you had told me 2 weeks ago that Kansas was our 1 seed, I probably would have cried and made a big deal out of it. Like, oh, that's hard. Kansas is a tough team, blah, blah, blah. Why can't it be Alabama or something? I am just so focused on the next game in front of us that I don't care who our 1 seed is. If we get to play Kansas in the Elite Eight, great. That is a successful season, even if we lose by 20. If this team gets to the Elite Eight, successful season. If this team gets to the Sweet 16, successful season. That's where I'm at. Everything else,
that's the bar for you.
Every win after Denver.
Rob, would you not assume that's where the bar is set for most of the Gonzaga fan base right now?
I would have to say right now we are peaking in our best basketball.
Yeah, but that's not his question.
No,
given the season.
No, but it's
I get it, but
that the panel will review that answer and allow it.
No, I will say that earlier this season, it was an abusive relationship, easily to say.
Who
But
was abusing
now,
who?
yeah, they were abusing our fans.
Yeah,
Just
I agree.
because it
But
was
we kept
hard to
coming
get
back.
it. Yeah, we just kept coming back, supporting you, and I think now they are peaking at the right time. Like I really can say, Anton, like he's playing again. I think he's our X factor, but he's playing the best basketball I've seen him play all 4 years. And then I think Julian, really, he just needs to come out and shoot the light. I think we're going to be great, honestly.
Yeah, I'm excited for Denver. I think it's a great draw, fabulous draw. I am so stoked. Uh, any chance you'll be attending any games, Rob? Probably not.
No,
It's going to take a lot for a father of four to get on an airplane.
not if I can get an RV. Hook that up, man. I'll get
That
an
would be sweet.
RV.
Down to Vegas.
Let's go.
Now we're
Yeah.
we're just 1 hour into the brackets being revealed. I'd love to get a pulse of Spokanites, and the Gonzaga faithful at large to hear the popular opinion, but I think it's going to be positive.
Well, so let's do this. Let's go inside Spokane again, as we have now found out is a popular segment, and pick 3 intersections in downtown or other neighborhoods of Spokane that you would like to stand on right now.
Where we could poll
and
people.
random people. Yes, please.
Okay.
Do that
Wow. Diviz. Sprague. Yeah, you're such a Sprague guy. Sprague and what?
No, I'm not. Don't put me in that category.
Sprague and Hamilton.
See, Hamilton.
They're just
That doesn't even a cross street. Those aren't. Those
Are they
even
parallel?
cross.
No, Sprague goes east and west. Hamilton goes north and south.
Yeah, no.
They don't cross.
all right. So Sprague is one of them. Give me a second intersection. Let's go to a different neighborhood.
Let's go to a different neighborhood.
Division and Ruby.
It's got to be Division and Ruby. It's got to be Division and Ruby.
Okay,
right there by
what's
the Sonic.
Hit me with a
Yeah.
third and final spot that the two of you would hypothetically be standing for this cutover.
Rob, follow me to the South Hill. Let's go to
Oh
29th and what's the big one? The big intersection back there.
Oh, Regal.
No, Regal. Is it Regal?
Right, so
yeah, that
you
one
guys-
works. That one works. Fine. Fuck it.
You
That
guys
one
hit
works.
each one of those 3 intersections. You poll 100 people. I'm saying that the average person is stoked.
Yeah.
Overwhelmingly,
No, I
50+%
agree.
of the people is stoked with Elite 8.
I could agree.
Oh,
I agree.
Elite 8 is.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just asking thumbs up, thumbs down. Do they like the draw?
Oh, well then, yeah, I think that 100% of the people like it.
I think so too. Except
No,
for
it's
Rob,
a good.
because
It's a
Rob's
good.
bored.
No, I just am bored. I want to see someone else other than
No,
UCLA.
wait, I
Like,
take that back.
This is the way.
90% of the people like it. 10% just run away from Rob because he's big and scary.
Valid.
And you don't want to see, yeah,
Him
a
chasing
big and
with a
scary
little
person on
tiny
Sprague.
microphone going, talk to me about Gonzaga basketball. Could be a little over.
Yeah, man, I'm juiced up. I was just watching CBS. I think 2 of the 3 dudes picked Gonzaga in the Final Four, which is just bananas.
Why?
I don't-
You have no faith.
I have no
We
faith.
have faith.
I think it's very possible that this team could win a national championship. I think it's unlikely, but I think it's very, very possible. I think it's likely, which is why I'm excited, given this draw, that we win 2 games and get to Las Vegas. Likely. Very excited.
I could do Vegas. I could do Vegas.
You could do Vegas.
I could do Vegas.
You're not going to Vegas.
We can make something happen.
Yeah.
If they go to Vegas, I can. What do you call my bluff?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not a shot against you. You're a father of 4. You're needed. People depend on you. Christian and I could jump on a plane
depends
in an
on the
hour. No one
weekend.
would know.
Depends on the weekend, but I could probably do Vegas.
I'm going to tell you what weekend. It's going to be 2 weekends from right now.
Maybe.
Rob will have his people get in touch with our people.
Yeah, no doubt. Denver.
Yeah, I think it's in the next 30 minutes or so, we're going to get the times. Times are huge. Would you prefer playing earlier in the day or later in the day? Like the nightcap,
I like a 3 or 4 o'clock game.
right in the middle of everything?
Well, not right. It's just that's a good on a Friday. That's a good time for happy hour.
Yeah, no, it's a great. I'm with you. And it's going to be St.
How
Patrick's
That's
Day.
what I'm thinking about it as. Like, happy
well is the
hour
fan base going to
3.
travel?
What's that?
How well does the Gonzaga fan base travel this year, you think, to Denver?
I bet there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of Zaga
To
lovers in
Denver,
the
that's
Denver
a
area
direct flight.
anyway.
I was gonna say, what's the trip there? Like, that's gonna be what, sub 2 hours?
Oh yeah, like an hour and a
Anyway?
half, maybe
2.5.
2.5. Is it really
2:15 or something like that? It's
flight
longer than you
from
expect.
Spokane to Denver? Round trip for $234, but that's in May. Yeah, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Rob's correct. Guy's been on an airplane before.
Well, that was my flight to Louisiana every time.
I want to let me pull up the bracket real quick. I want to see what other teams are in Denver that's not in our bracket and see if it's also boring, as Rob would say.
Denver is not boring.
This is the portion of the show where I try to navigate the internet and try to find. God damn it. I got a bracket, but it doesn't tell me the cities.
Wow.
Rob, how did you watch did you fall asleep during the selection show?
Dude, it was a great show, man. I just had my baby girl on my lap, just watching the game or watching the Purdue game first. Getting all, did you see that end of that?
Yes, they couldn't handle the press. It was sad to see.
I'm not sold on Purdue. I'll let you know that right now.
I mean, yeah, they smacked us, but I could agree with you. All right, I'm giving up on finding this bracket. But I am juiced. Very, very juiced for Friday. Very, very juiced for the 85th Academy Awards this evening.
Oh, jeez. Who's
You're not
getting
gonna
slapped?
You're not going to be watching that action?
No. I'm a
Christian,
man.
you're in Southern California. You're not.
Do you not get that Rob and I have very different cultural tastes than you?
You guys don't like movies?
It's not that we don't like.
I like movies. I'm a man. I'm not looking at their dresses before their show.
No. Red carpet's going on right now. I'm talking hoops. I'm getting my man stuff out and about right now.
You're just wanting to. Yeah.
Man
let's
stuff
go
is
down
going
the
on.
conspiracy road on that one.
Man talk happens now. But yeah, in about 10 minutes when we wrap things up, I'm going to be all eyes on
Joan
LA.
Rivers is gone, so we don't have it's not the same anymore.
Oh, you stopped watching with Joan Rivers.
Yeah, that's what it's not the same.
Can you name?
Is that too harsh? Is that for you?
There are three.
Was that one? Did that one get you?
Look, there are people that you meet in life where you're like, damn, man, we could have been best friends. Like if you'd been on the basketball team and I've been on the baseball team together at Gonzaga, I feel like
we would have gotten
each other's vibes very quickly.
Yeah,
we're on the same wavelength on a lot of stuff here, despite having never met in any more substantial way than Zoom.
Nobody liked anybody on the baseball team at Gonzaga.
Nobody likes baseball players in general.
Why is that? Because your schedule's weird. You guys always live together.
I think it has mainly to do with baseball is not like, it's kind of the outliers. It's kind of the outside. It's the outlier of the sports. Everything else is we're both going in directions, trying to get in a goal or across a goal line or something like that. And baseball is more of the, like, I'm the left fielder. I'll get 6 good hits this year. You'll sort of know who I am, but not my contribution. Like
that's not
come and go. Like if baseball players just, you need this weird sort of insular tribal mentality of like, we all sort of hit 260 and none of us are great, but together collectively we win.
So
we are all really average people, but we're so aggregately average that we kick ass. Like it's hard to explain to people why that's cool, and so people don't bother with trying to learn why that's cool, and they just go for the people that can dunk or throw touchdowns or
that. I know that is, I think you're talking about like a visibility thing and like marketing the players socially. I just think the baseball players are weird. That's what I'm saying. Like, why are you guys weird?
Because
if you were less weird,
because it's an individual sport amongst
it's a loosely
sport amongst a team sport.
When you got so much downtime that you got to fill it with something in a way that's much more talkative than other sports. Like you're not hanging out on the bench. Like Coach Few is not going to turn around and be like, "Hey guys, for the next 2 hours, I don't really give a shit. Like, as long as you're generally looking at the game, if you're talking about pitching or if you're talking about this, that, or the other, just like, so yes, baseball players weave a weird fabric of we have a lot of downtime,
Yeah.
talk a ton, and you run out of normal shit to talk about.
Christian, were you a great rain delay guy?
Oh, dude.
Tremendous rain delay guy.
We didn't get a bunch in college because we as UCLA, we tended to be where people came for the spring area to guarantee that they could get games. But yeah, a couple of trips up to Oregon might have tried our hand at going a tad bit viral. Never really fully succeeded, but did some of the goofy ass, doing the bowling thing with your trainer and having everybody run and be the pins and fall over and all that kind of stuff.
Fun.
Yeah,
Super fun.
Yes.
All right. A couple more minutes here. This is just a quick deal to get up there. Overall feelings. Christian is stoked. Jack is stoked. Rob is pissed.
I'm not pissed.
Yeah,
I'm just
pissed.
I want a good bracket. CBS, good job setting that one up, guys. Woo. UCLA Gonzaga.
If we face St. Mary's, that is cause for a huge celebration. Because it means at some point either St. Mary's or somebody else knocked off Kansas. So if that's what you're afraid of, the boring repetition
I'm not
of having
worried
played
about the
St.
St.
Mary's for
Mary's
the
thing.
fourth.
But again, they're in our bracket as well. I agree. Like, they don't need to be in our bracket, but send them somewhere else.
If St. Mary's wins and Iona wins, we're gonna have a gale off in the second round. How about that?
Is Rick Pitino he's still Iona's coach, right?
Yes,
he is, not
dude.
for long, because
I'm not.
That is an American success story right there.
Dude, he's about to get back to the Big East. St. John's wants him badly.
Is it St. John's or
how
UConn?
Hilarious? St. John's wants him.
Dan's a vampire.
UConn's good. They got the Hurley brother.
He really is. He is this man cannot be stopped.
He got purged from the league. He goes literally to Greece, up into the hills of freaking somewhere haunted as shit.
Into his coffin.
Gains his strength, drinks a bunch of blood, and he's back with Iona, and he's taking him on a run. This guy cannot be killed.
This man is an animal. Program after program, he just brings them out.
And he
has
burns
that New York
them
swag
all to the ground when he's done with them. He lights a match and runs away.
Oh yeah, no, I'd love to hear some scandals in Iona that they sift through like a year and a half after Pitino bounces.
He doesn't need to. NIL is in the game now.
Yeah, well, I think it's still illegal to hire strippers.
Even if he has the legal option to do it, he's going to do it the illegal way. It's more fun for Rick. He gives them life.
Dude, he's so smooth with it too.
Okay, Gonzaga, Grand Canyon, Friday. I'm assuming we can all safely say that's going to be a win.
Well, if it's not, we're not doing the show then. So yeah, let's say it's a win.
Then if TCU loses in the first round, either ASU or Nevada, we're playing an ASU team and a Nevada team that will be playing their third game in like 5 days, which is always great. Then beyond that, it's looking like UCLA's draw is super easy. UCLA's their biggest threat where they're at is Northwestern. Boise State is the 10 seed over there in that bracket.
Oh, Leon Rice.
Dude, guess how long Leon Rice has been in Boise?
Almost 14 years.
Yes. Isn't that insane?
Says that.
What?
Well, he's the coach at Gonzaga, Christian. He's the coach.
Like 15, you say almost 10. I feel like
almost 14 years.
Increments of like 5. Who says almost 14?
12 years.
Because he was there when I was at Gonzaga.
I hear what you're saying, action. Yeah, it's bizarre. I looked it up expecting, because I wanted to see how many times he's made the tournament. And I was like, I bet in the 6-7 years he's been there, he's made the tournament 4 times. 13 years he's been there. Absolutely insane.
I know. Good on him.
Yeah. Zags, UCLA in Vegas. Last time that happened, Gonzaga teabagged UCLA by 35. I would love to see that. UCLA, I think did we talk about this on the show? Was I talking about this like with someone randomly? They've got like the same team that they had 2 years ago.
That's what I'm saying.
Final Four. It's
minus Johnny
so
D's
bizarre.
Yep.
It's crazy. God, this is the best time of the year.
It really is.
I know we were complaining. We were complaining about the clocks changing, and that's gonna suck for today. But in a couple of days, when it's light out at like 7:45, well, Christian can't lament here because he lives in Mexico. But it is so good for the mental health to look outside and there still be sun in the air.
Oh man, you have no idea, boys. You have no. All the snow is finally melting off my.
No,
Finally.
I did my legitimate testing of my metal in that front with Syracuse. I did 2.
Oh yeah, how did your metal taste?
It was I got my ass kicked by winter, and I can say that I will never ever do it ever. You couldn't pay me to go like full time in a winter.
Yeah, people live there by choice.
Yeah,
Crazy.
there's no
okay. Well, when the state of California falls off, by the way, in the next
dude, I'll take my
week.
earthquakes and wildfires, and
I like earthquakes.
I will drift it into the ocean, but sunny and 70. Take
yeah.
I legit like earthquakes. They're fun.
Get out of
By
here.
the time you
Yeah.
By the time you realize
you are wired different than the rest of us, Jack.
Christian,
Yeah.
by the time you realize it's an earthquake, it's over. You know what I mean?
That doesn't make it enjoyable.
No, totally. Because then you're like, dude, then you're a hashtag survivor. Then you go check in on Facebook, say you're safe, and then you work it in conversations. How you doing? I'm like, fine. Well, we had that quake, but I should be all right.
Fair enough.
I've survived so many goddamn earthquakes.
It's true.
Well, I love you guys.
All right.
I love you guys.
Sorry the bracket disappointed you, and we got a boring draw.
Well, it's not boring. Come on, CB. I need some
nothing boring.
Pizzazz,
nothing
man.
boring about winning.
Pizzazz.
Speaking of Purdue, one more thing about Purdue. Watching them draw Memphis as their 8 seed, I was like, oh, fuck. I know that Memphis team. We almost fucking got smoked by that. We were getting smoked by that Memphis team. If not for heroics by Andrew Nemhard last year, we lose in the second round of Memphis. I'm going to pick Memphis to knock off Purdue in the second round.
Yeah, I'm not sold with Purdue. I actually see Kansas doing pretty well as far as until they get to us.
Oh, Kansas. I think you could pencil in. Maybe I just mentioned how much I like UConn though. Yeah, I would love UConn or St. Mary's to knock off Kansas. That'd be freaking awesome.
Alabama, you just got to stop their shooters and then you're fine. But
you know what I'm rooting for now, Rob? I'm rooting for a 4th matchup with St. Mary's in Vegas. I am.
I know you are. I know that is
so much fun.
Oh, gross, man. Gross.
And what would suck is if obviously they beat us to go to the Final Four. That would be like an all-time bad beat. That would be tremendously awful. Okay, I know I said 20 minutes. We went 23, 24. You guys have anything else?
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Great to see you guys.
Sorry we bored you,
to our
Rob.
listeners. Love you guys.
Deuces.